You've probably wondered what goes through a man's mind when you do certain things without even thinking about them. Those little unconscious gestures that seem so natural to you, they have the power to absolutely melt a man's heart. In this video, let's dive deep into the subtle actions that make men fall harder. Things most women don't even realize they're doing. Think about this for a second. How many times have you caught him staring at you with a slight smile on his face and you had no idea why? That's because men notice everything about you, especially the things you do when you think no one's watching. Let's start with something that drives men absolutely crazy in the best way possible. Those random acts of affection. Picture this. He's focused on work, stressed about deadlines, and suddenly feels your arms wrap around him from behind. That single moment can erase hours of stress from his mind. Men crave these unexpected touches because they speak louder than words ever could. When you're sitting there, absent-mindedly twirling your hair or tucking it behind your ear, that simple gesture captivates him. It's not just about the movement. It's about witnessing your natural feminine grace in its purest form. These unguarded moments make him feel privileged to see the real you. When you laugh at his jokes, even the terrible ones, you're doing more than just being polite. You're telling him that his attempts to make you happy are working. That genuine laughter, it's music to his ears, building his confidence one chuckle at a time. Want to know what really gets to a man's heart? When you show genuine interest in his passions. Ask him about that video game he's obsessed with. Let him explain why that car engine is special. Your curiosity tells him that you value what makes him unique. It's not about pretending to love what he loves. It's about loving how passionate he becomes when sharing it with you. Those thinking of you texts you send during the day, they're like little arrows of joy shooting straight to his heart. Men may not always show it, but these small reminders that you're thinking about them can transform their entire day. It's proof that they matter in your world, even when you're apart. Let me tell you a secret most men won't admit. When you fix your hair or adjust your clothes around them, they find it incredibly endearing. It shows them you care about looking your best in their presence, and that subtle vulnerability is powerfully attractive to men. The way you cheer him on before important moments speaks volumes. When you say, "You've got this," before his big presentation, you're not just offering words, you're giving him strength. Your belief in him becomes his armor against self-doubt. That moment when you rest your head on his shoulder, it triggers something primal in him. Suddenly, he feels like your protector, your safe place. It's a wordless way of saying, "I trust you." And that trust means everything to a man. Those special nicknames you create just for him, they're more than cute names. They're tokens of intimacy that make him feel uniquely yours. Every time you use that special name, you're reminding him of the connection only you two share. When you show that you need him, it's powerful. Asking for his help with small things, opening jars, reaching high shelves, solving problems, it feeds something deep in his soul. It makes him feel valued, capable, and irreplaceable in your life. Those light touches during conversation, the way your hand briefly rests on his arm, these subtle contacts send electricity through his body. They're like secret messages saying, "I'm attracted to you," without speaking a word. When you show concern for his health and well-being, it touches him deeply. Reminding him to take care of himself shows that his presence in your life matters. It tells him you're invested in his longevity, his wellness, his future with you. These small gestures I just shared with you might seem insignificant to you, but to him, they're everything. They're the threads that weave together the fabric of love, creating something stronger than grand gestures or elaborate declarations ever could. Because in the end, it's not the big moments that define a relationship. It's these tiny, precious instances that make a man think, "This woman sees me, she gets me, and I never want to let her go." Remember this, the power to make a man feel truly loved often lies not in what you plan, but in those beautiful, unconscious moments when you're simply being yourself, because that's exactly what he fell in love with in the first place, right? Want to discover how to make any man emotionally addicted to you, so you're the only woman on his mind forever? Check out the link in the description. It reveals a simple formula that can make any man obsessed with winning your love, even if he's pulling away from you. And the craziest part is that this one secret obsession is the key to capturing a man's love, attention, and lifelong devotion, yet hardly one woman in 1,000 even knows it exists. Once you understand this, you'll ignite such a deep, burning desire in the man of your choice that you'll truly become the most important person in his life. Check out the link right now. And if this video touched something deep inside you, take a second to hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe for more empowering content like this and hit that notification bell, because we're diving deep into more raw, honest conversations about love, relationships, and understanding the male psyche in ways that can transform your relationship forever. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.